Hey, welcome, and this is Sean live coming to you from the USA. And we are still talking about some of the things that really direct your leadership so that you become effective, that you become an inspiration, that you become influential. You know, nobody wants to be influenced unless you have engaged them and built a trust relationship with them. Nobody cares about what you actually stand for until they can know, like, and trust you. And to begin that process starts with actually building a behavior outside of manipulative techniques. Sometimes what we want to do is force what we know, force what we see, force what we believe on others using manipulative techniques. So if we want to get people to accept what we want to force them or manipulate them into getting our way. Or if we're trapped, or if we're in a crisis, or if there's a panic situation, or if we're stressed, then what happens is we in fact begin to use manipulative techniques to in fact get them to work our way. And this is a failure of leadership. This is a failure to engage people, because people are going to shy away. That never builds respect, never builds trust. What we've got to do in situations like this, when we want to connect with people and build the know, like, and trust formula into our relationships, if we want to in fact be at a place where we can influence people as leaders, or in your life, in your role as a believer, you need to engage people. And that means you've got to build respect. And respect builds trust. And so to build that respect and trust, what we've got to do is we've got to manifest our values. We've got to begin to live who we really are. We've got to manifest our personal code. We've got to really reveal who we really are. And that takes authenticity, that takes a realness about us, but we've got to be able to get rid of this manipulative techniques and be consistent in who we are. Consistent living values that are, beyond our self-serving interests. Values that in fact line up with principles that are there to add value to others. Unless we begin to add value to others, begin to value others, and consistently live that value, we are not going to build trust, and we're not going to build respect, we're not going to build trust with others. You have to engage others. That is the first step to communication. And if you are trying to do that without building this real consistency in your values and how you live your values, who you are and who you're becoming, because it's not just about how great my knowledge is, how great my techniques are. Many people have leadership styles that are purely based upon manipulative techniques that they use to get their way. And so they will force that and impose that on others. But in fact is that when you build that trust through respect, and you build that respect through your consistency to your values, to a value system that's really based upon principles that engage people, that put people that value people first and foremost, you begin to build that bridge that you in fact can begin to influence people. And that's what our lives are about, is influencing people. So I really want to encourage you is to really sit down and rethink your value system, rethink the process, rethink your journey as in your role as a leader, in whatever sphere and whatever role you find yourself, is to rethink those values and how you are living and manifesting and living out those values, so that you do it consistently to add value to others. So that's from me, just a thought today. And if this kind of pricks your what's the right word I'm looking for? Your interest. If this is speaking to you right now, please just give me a thumbs up so that I know I'm actually saying something that is reaching you. I'd love to hear from you, and until next time, we will speak again. So it's from Sean, over and out. Cheers.